Hello, so today I'm going live talking about how to get efficient and optimize your visibility. So I am all about efficiency, visibility, doing those two things. Efficiency and optimization, doing those two things because both of them ensure that you are increasing your productivity and saving time. And this is the end goal. This is like what we need. This is what we want, especially when it comes to something such as a big task like visibility. So if you can do something about it, so you can do something with such a big task that's going to save you time, get you more results, and increase your productivity, then you're on to a winner. So visibility is a big task in itself, because without being visible, you're not going to be able to grow your audience. You're not going to be able to gain more followers, gain more likes, gain more subscribes, whatever platform you're on. You're not going to be able to do that unless you are getting out into the world and you are being seen. So this is a note to yourself right now. If you are not being seen, if you are not getting new followers on a regular basis, then the reason is because you're not generating those leads, you're not bringing people into your audience. So I want you to think about going away and doing something about that right now. But the second thing is that when people come into your audience, you want to stay visible to them as well. So you want to make sure that you're bringing out content consistently to them, which is going to both nurture and sell to them. So some people will be at different stages in the buying process. Some people will be new to you, so you still need a bit of brand awareness. Some people have been in your world for a little longer, so they just need a bit more warming up. And some people just need to make a decision. They need taking over the line and taking action. And people will differentiate. You'll have different ideal client personas within your audience. So these people will have different behaviors. And so in knowing that, it gives you the power to be able to talk to those different people in different ways. So when it comes to being visible to your existing audience, you want to think about that and how you communicate effectively in many different ways to speak to different people's, what I'm going to say is archetypes, because they are archetypes, whether it's stereotypically or whether it is, like, if you do some research on personality styles, listening styles, learning styles, people are all very different, and you can talk to each of those people based on those archetypes. There is money mindset archetypes these days. There is archetypes for everything. I actually came up with my own, and I created a strategy quiz, and I categorized them into 3 different people. You've got the person who is a wing it Wendy, who completely wings it and is not getting results in a business, doesn't really have clarity. That's the big thing. The second one is sorted Sandra. So she's got started with the business. She's actually starting to see results. She's got things sorted. She's got a bit of a strategy in place, but she's ready to ramp it up and grow. And then we've got Level Up Lana, who has done both of those things and is ready to literally step up her business to the next level. She's ready to scale. She's ready for more. She may have even hit an income ceiling. She may have been fully booked out with one-to-ones, and she's ready to do something more and more income streams, massively scaling. Okay, so this is the 3 archetypes that I came up with, knowing the types of ideal clients that are in my world. So having clarity on that, first of all, is going to make a difference. But if you want to be efficient and optimize your visibility, then what you want to do is you want to think about the tasks at hand. So when it comes to your visibility, what are the tasks that you do to get people into your audience? What are the tasks that you do once people are in your audience to get yourself in front of them? And how can you be more efficient with those tasks? And I'm actually going to tell you one that I'm doing today. So right now I'm going live on Instagram. I think it streams over to my Facebook profile as well. And at the same time, I actually have 2 cameras. I have my phone and I have my laptop right in front of me, and I am being efficient by using this time where I'm live delivering this value and recording it on a separate screen. Because what I will then do is I'm using this one piece of time, whether it's 15-30 minutes, and I'm doing something twice, so that this goes out on social media, but then I'm recording it so I can be efficient with this time, so I don't have to repeat it. I don't have to do this again, because I'm going to have a copy that I can keep, and I will put that out onto my YouTube channel. So I'm being efficient with it and I'm optimizing it because I am getting it out into more places. However, this is where it really blows my mind with the technology that we have today. Use it or lose it. Like, so many people are afraid of tech, but the reality is tech can help you to grow, it can help you to expand, it can help you to get more visible, and it can help you to be efficient, do things faster, be more productive, and give you back some time. You can optimize it, you can automate things these days as well. So I'm all about that productivity and saving time. So if we stop avoiding the tech, we can actually step into doing that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm recording this session, and at the end of the session I will take this video, this recording, and I'm going to put it through AI that will give me a transcript of the video. I will save that because that's going to be so useful. I will then take that transcript and I will feed it back to AI, and I will ask AI to not change my words because I don't like that. I'm not about that. I'm going to ask it to take my words and break them down into social media posts. I did this last week, and from one video that I did in 15 minutes, I had the actual video on my social media, I had a video that went out to YouTube, I then had AI create me, I think, 4 Reels ideas. It gave me 4 quotes from the content that I'd spoken, that I'd created, and then it also gave me a carousel post for Instagram as well. So I got so much content from that. Didn't stop there though. I also took that same video, put it through AI, and I asked it to create some short snips, clips. I hate editing. I hate video editing. So anything that's going to save me time, but it's going to be efficient, it's going to give me more, I'm all for. So I took it, I asked it to do that, and it produced about 6, but they were quite the same. So I reduced it down to 2 or 3 videos that I can then use at a later date for Reels. So I spent 15 minutes recording, well, going live, sharing the value, and then I've spent a further 15 minutes after that transcribing it, turning that content into videos, like little snippets. I then downloaded you can download the audio, which I could use on a podcast at a later date. I put it through AI, and I got 1 carousel post, I got 4 quotes, and I got 4 Reels ideas just from that one 15-minute thing. So I spent about 30 minutes, but I had whole heaps of content, and all I have to do then is take some B-roll reels, put them together, take some Canva graphics, put them together. Take me about 5 minutes, and I've got even more posts and content for social media. So I've been efficient in the time that I've had, in the content that I've delivered, and repurposed it. And this is so powerful, because now, that was last week, I can use some Reels this week to take some of my main points in that content that people may not have seen and put them back out into my content, which is exactly what I'm doing. Actually, I'm scheduling for next week because I've done this week's content because I'm organised. So I've done my content plan as well. So having a plan for your visibility, knowing 1 step ahead of what you're going to do, is going to help you to be efficient as well. It's going to increase your productivity. So in all of that, I couldn't have done that without having the time carved out to do it, being clear about what I'm going to talk about. And let's be real, like, I don't script these lives. I don't, because I don't like to. I don't want to be robotic. I want to be authentically me. So I come in and deliver that value, that knowledge at this time. This was not scripted. I just had a title and then I roll with it. So it gets the best content out of me. But I do plan in advance exactly what topic I'm going to cover, and I'll have that in a content calendar, in a plan. So if you plan what your visibility is going to look like delivering lives, like, literally break it down. Visibility is a whole thing. So break it down and optimize how you're actually going to be getting visible. You want to be doing it in different ways for starters, because people consume, again, going back to the archetypes, people learn in different ways. So people consume in different ways. So how can you hit the different ways that people consume? And so this transcript that I take from this video today could then become an email that I then direct people back to this video. So they're getting that value because they have the option to read it, they have the option to watch it. So I'm hitting the different mediums and hitting the different types of consumption that people have, because they do. Some people will watch and listen, some people won't, some people prefer to read. So when it comes to planning your visibility, I'm hitting those different metrics, those different mediums. So how can you do that with your visibility plan as well? So when you're planning this, thinking about, if you go live, how many times are you going to go live? What topics are you going to cover? and being efficient in thinking, how can I take that one piece of content and repurpose it in the way that I've just shared. But then again, like, it could be what carousels can I put out, other mediums, just standard posts with text, reels that you can put out as well, stories that you can be posting. Think about what you can add in to your visibility plan for ease, for efficiency, and to optimize it for your business growth, so that you are growing, so that you are saving time, so you're being productive but still delivering the result that you want, which is more followers. And then further down the line, from those people that are following you, you want the sales, you want the clients. But it all starts with visibility. And I wanted to talk about visibility and touch on this again this week, just because I see it a lot that people are not getting visible enough, and wonder why. First of all, you'll notice that your followers are not growing. I'm not gaining any more followers. Because part of your visibility strategy needs to be is finding people to bring them into your world. Just posting on social media is not enough. We need to be networking. We need to be going and doing some outbound engagement. We need to be getting seen. We need to be positioning ourselves as the one in the industry to come to. So you go and do that outreach. You go and do those actions to bring people back into your world. So if the followers not growing, that's what we need to be doing. If your numbers are increasing but your engagement is not, then obviously you need to work on the content that you're putting out. Is it consistent? Are you confidently showcasing your expertise? Are you communicating effectively to those right people? So if you brought the right people in, we need to be communicating effectively, which will get engagement, or asking for the engagement actually, as part of your visibility strategy. And then finally, you want your visibility to lead into the sale. You want it to take you somewhere. So where is it taking you? I always imagine it's like a funnel. It's a 3-step simple process, because I love simplicity. I love systems. And my system simply is I need to do a set of tasks that bring people onto my page, whether that's my Facebook profile, whether it's my Facebook page, whether that's my Instagram page, or whether that's onto my email list. They're my main ones. Podcasts as well. If you have a blog, it might be a blog. If you use your YouTube more than I do, I don't use it a lot, but if you do, how are you getting people onto there? You might SEO optimize it and aim for organic reach. Or you might go and do something to get people to come and follow you, such as a networking event and how to hand out your business cards, or go connect with the person that you met at that event. And then a set of tasks that are all about nurturing the existing audience that you have, being visible to those. So this is where I sit and go, okay, I want to be posting reels, I want to be posting carousels, I want to be going live and delivering value. I love my static posts. I'll share some of those. But I also want to be sharing stories, like throughout my day, showing what I'm up to, showing the business tasks that I'm doing, sharing my client wins, sharing behind the scenes, sharing when someone signs up to something or buys a ticket to my event. All of these things, I plan them out. Like, what am I doing to nurture that existing audience that are already watching me and already engaging? And then finally, the third part of this funnel, it's not about visibility, it's about sales, but it is the sales. It's how am I taking this audience that I've got and asking them to buy and generating a sale. So this will be obviously putting call to actions to buy the thing that you're selling, mentioning something you're selling on a live video, or putting a sales post out there, putting a sales post on your stories, sharing a link to buy the thing, putting an event up. Many different things that are going to lead to the sale. So it's that 3-part funnel. I think it's more like 4-part though, because you've actually got, when it comes to your audience, I believe it's in 2 parts. You've got the first part is actually growing the audience, and the second part is generating that audience into leads, then nurturing, and then selling. So it kind of breaks down into 3-4 parts depending on how you look at it. But we need to be doing these things consistently on a regular basis to get the followers, the engagement, the sales that you desire. So I want you to think about it in an efficient way. So how can you save more time? How can you do more in less time and be productive? How can you optimize it? So what can you schedule? What can you automate to give you back that time? And the beauty of this is that you then can be visible without having to physically be present and be online all the time. It probably looks like I'm online all the time, but I'm not. Like, for example, tomorrow I have posts scheduled out when actually we're on half term, and I will be taking the kids to soft play, and we'll be there and we'll be having dinner, and I won't be on social media but I will, because it'll be scheduled out, it'll be planned out, it's already done, so I can go and do the things that I want to do. And that's what we want to build in. We want to build that visibility in that is efficient and optimised, so the business is performing for you and you're not having to be in it all the time. So we work on it so that we don't have to 100% of the time be in it. So when it comes to efficiency and optimisation, with getting visible, this is where it has power. So I hope you've taken something from that today. Let me know if you've given anything I've said in this video a try, and how it's worked for you. As always, I love to hear your feedback, love to hear what's happening. So please do share it with me, and I look forward to checking it out. See you soon.